And now moving on to more like fun and random topics.
Yeah,
Obviously you love the Cubs, baseball. Talk
for
us
sure.
about how you got into baseball and supporting the Cubs.
I mean, I love the Cubs and I love all sports. I mean, my parents used to live in Chicago, and I mean, anyone who follows baseball knows that they play 164 regular season games and plus the postseason, so it can be like 185 games a year. And so you're watching it basically every day, and so it becomes like a lifestyle as much as it becomes your sport team. And I mean, I'm lucky the Cubs won a few years ago, and we had a few good seasons, but it's been the last few years, and hopefully they can start to turn things around. Because I mean, it's one of those sports because they do play so much. It's pretty depressing if your team starts losing every day.
I remember a while ago when we made like a reel for your Instagram, we were doing that collab posting, and I just felt like I couldn't not add the hashtag Go Cubs in it because like every other post has it. So I was like, I kind of have to, even though
You
I
have
don't
to
know
for
what's going
sure.
on. Yeah, which
Yeah,
is pretty
no,
funny.
it's funny. I mean, yeah, it is crazy because like I mean, American sport fans as well are pretty wild. But yeah, it's good to sort of support a team that like the Cubs that yeah, it's a good network. But I mean, I follow like Chelsea in the football. I follow like Brisbane Broncos, Brisbane Lions. Like I mean, I follow like every sport really.
Have you seen like baseball culture in Japan? I think you've seen the Yakult Swallows game once, right? Or
Yes,
something? Yeah.
I saw them play the Giants at Tokyo Dome. But I mean, in Japan is crazy. I mean, sports culture in Japan's awesome. I mean, I'd love to go back to Japan. I was meant to go earlier this year, and race, but that sort of got put in the same basket as nationals. That I just had to sort of train through it, get the work done before I got back racing. Japan's like an awesome place for everything, and so I'm hopeful I get back soon. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's so different to Sydney as well. It's almost like the polar opposite.
It's a whole new world. Try and come when I'm here. It'll be pretty fun to get content here, run around the streets. Because
For
obviously,
sure.
I know you love, just sending it down traffic lights as well,
Yeah.
which is always funny to see. But yeah,
Yeah. When are you thinking of staying there until?
to be honest, I still don't know yet. I can go back to Australia as early as July.
I think I do want to race over there for sure. And I mean, there's some good road racing will sort of start back up again in probably sort of October, I'd say. And I mean, I will race a marathon at the end of the year, so I mean, maybe I'll look to Japan. Would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like second half of the year, I haven't put any really thought into, rather than just sort of get through July marathon prep and see how we're placed after all that.
Yeah, I respect how, you're aiming for super big goals like making the 2024 Olympic team, but you're still like quite flexible with your training and your seasonal arc and all that. And you kind of just go with the flow and you're enjoying it.
I mean, I think that's the thing with running. Like, you do have to have some sort of dates locked in, but like running's never a linear thing. Like, if it was like it'd be so easy and everyone would be successful. But I mean, it's just adapting to different things, or at the same time, like with races, like sometimes races are super fast, and sometimes like the next year maybe no one's doing them.